You're listening to Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin. Enjoy good radio, Royal FM 95.1, wherever you are by downloading the Royal FM app on Google Play Store. You can also listen to us by visiting the Royal FM website, www.royalfm951.net.ng, or you can watch us live on our social media pages. The news continues after this timeout.
I'm tired of this country.
This country will never change.
I'm nothing in Nigeria.
Stop shooting Nigeria down. Ask yourself, what have I done for Nigeria? And how can I be an agent of change? Talk positive about Nigeria and be a part of the change process. There to believe. Spread the word.
Nigeria will survive. Africa will survive. My people will survive. Oh, Nigeria will survive.
This message is reaching you from Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin.
Welcome back. Now the news in detail. On the national scene, President Bola Tinubu has tasked state to domesticate the National Urban Development Policy to boost town planning. The president, who is represented by the Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Dangiwa, made the call at the 2025 Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, NITP, 56th International Conference and Annual General Meeting in Abuja. According to him, the federal government placed urban development at the heart of the national transformation agenda because of the understanding that cities are more than economic hubs, but also spaces of innovation, social integration, and environmental responsibility. Notably, President Bola Tinubu said his government is building strong partnerships with professional bodies such as NITP to drive evidence-based policymaking and capacity building. Meanwhile, the Federal Ministry of Steel Development has signed a joint strategic cooperation declaration for the establishment of a $400 million modern steel plant in Iwikoro, Ogun State. The agreement is part of ongoing efforts by the government to accelerate Nigeria's industrialization as well as achieving self-sufficiency in steel production. Meanwhile, the Minister of Steel Development, Prince Shuaibu Abubakar Audu, who signed the declaration on behalf of the federal government as his office on October 28, 2025 in Abuja, said the partnership marked a major milestone in the administration's drive to revive the steel sector and position it as a catalyst for national economic growth towards a $1 trillion economy by 2030. Speaking further, Audu noted that the new steel plant would be completed in phases, with the first phase scheduled to commence production by the end of 2026. Moving on, the executive chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, ZAC, Adedeji, has commended the Nigerian judiciary for its consistent and well-reasoned tax rulings, describing them as pivotal to the stability and fairness of the nation's fiscal system. According to a statement yesterday, he spoke at a capacity-building workshop for Justice of the Supreme Court, Court of Appeal, and judges of the Federal High Court on new tax laws, where he praised the National Judicial Institute for organizing what he called a timely and essential training session. Adedeji asserted that recent legislative reforms, including amendments to the Finance Act, the Petroleum Industry Act, and other tax-related laws, have significantly reshaped Nigeria's fiscal landscape. He therefore noted that these developments call for deeper collaboration between the judiciary and tax authorities to ensure fair interpretation and enforcement, emphasizing that timely and consistent judicial decision is essential for improving voluntary tax compliance, boosting investor confidence, and enhancing revenue mobilization. And finally, on the national scene, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Ebetokun, has dismissed allegations of bias and irregularities in the Nigeria Police Force's recent promotion exercises, insisting that every elevation under his administration has been guided strictly by merit, transparency, and established procedures. Speaking during the decoration of newly promoted senior officers at the force headquarters in Abuja, the Inspector General said attempts by mischief makers to cast aspersion on the integrity of the process were unfounded and aimed at undermining public confidence in the force. Ebetoku emphasized that the force operates a system that rewards diligence, professionalism, and proven capacity rather than favoritism, nepotism, or tribal sentiment, highlighting that promotions are guided solely by competence, performance, and discipline. The news is reaching you from Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin. We'll take a break now. When we return, it will be foreign news. Please stay with us.
See, I don't did this hospital they wait for more than 4 hours. If you see the crowd, we gather the way to see doctor. Now, whoa, we even there for the doctor. I don't there for more than 4 hours.
What is this? Please, this is a hospital environment.
Now, so one big oga just walk us straight, enter inside doctor office. Him no even say other people don't they wait to see the same doctor.
We did something that they even clear road for him. Hey, you're welcome, sir. The doctor will see you now.
No, because a big man.
No sit down look.
No sit down look. No sit down look.
Make una no sit down look oh.
Welcome back from the foreign scene. China has stated that leader Xi Jinping and the United States President Donald Trump will have in-depth talks on major issues tomorrow as expectations grow for their high-stakes talks in South Korea. Trump has said he expected their first face-to-face meeting of his second term to result in the United States lowering tariffs imposed on China in relation to fentanyl. Meanwhile, Beijing confirmed the face-to-face meeting on the sidelines of a summit of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, APEC, which is taking place in the city of Yeongju. In entertainment updates, Nigerian musician Black Bones has responded to allegations of harassment, emotional abuse, and cyber stalking made by a woman who reportedly rejected his advances. The woman, identified only as J. Doe, recently petitioned the Nigeria Police Force against the singer, accusing him of subjecting her to months of harassment, invasion of privacy, bullying, and the unauthorized circulation of private videos. Reacting to the claims, the rapper, in a lengthy post on his Instagram story, denied the allegations, stating that he's cooperating fully with the authorities to see that truth is established. And finally, in sport, Arsenal legend Ray Parlour has said his former team are heavy favourites to win the Premier League this season. Crucially, Mikel Arteta's men are 6 points clear of Manchester City and 7 above champions Liverpool, as the Gunners now hold a 4-point lead at the top of the table. And that's it on the media updates, but before we go, here again are the headlines. President Tinubu urges state governments to domesticate national urban development policy. Federal government firm signed $400 million agreement to establish integrated steel plant in Ogun State. FIRS judiciary strengthens collaboration on emerging tax laws. On the foreign scene, Xi Jinping, Trump to have in-depth talks on major issues. In entertainment news, Black Bones denies harassment petition. And in sport, Ray Parlour backs Arsenal to win title this season. The news was put together by God's Desire Ogume and edited by Kmida Oladimiji Kolawole. Enjoy good radio, Royal FM 95.1, wherever you are by downloading the Royal FM app on Google Play Store. You can also visit www.royaltimes.net.ng for updates on the news. For happenings around you, you can call the Royal FM News Hotline on 0901 877 7409. 0901 877 7409. Kindly stick around for the news in Yoruba language. I am Edwina Asanema. Do have a lovely afternoon.
Your family needs you. Nigeria needs you. Drive safe and carefully. Your life is precious.
This message is reaching you from Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin.
Royal FM 95.1. We are premier. We are royal.
Royal FM. I know my baby. Royal FM 95.1. Ìkànnì tó dùn sí gbogbo tó kọ sí. Àwa máa ṣoríire ní kọ̀rọ̀. Royal FM ti dé òwe. Àwa máa ṣoríire.